Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, every day the sun will set. Haribo, Haribo. What's the value of your life? It's devotion you don't get. Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you fall. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna.
Haribo, welcome. Here we are again, another day. Rendezvous. Jesus, Prabhupada. 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 Jesus. Sri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga. Sri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga. Sri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga. Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga. Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga. Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga. Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Purchase more tracks today.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama. All right, we'll do a little chanting. Turn your microphones on. Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare,
Rama.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Rama.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Hari Ram, Hari
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna.
Hari Ram, Hari Rama, Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna. Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama, 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 Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Yeah, I know.
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare
Mm.
Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari
Krishna
Rama
Hari
Hari
Hari.
Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari.
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hari
Rama
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Hari.
Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Hare Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Rama Hari
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hari Hari
Hare,
Hari
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Rama.
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare.
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hari Hari
Hare
Hari
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hari
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hari
Krishna.
Hari Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hari
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Hari 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 Rama Rama
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Hari Hari
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare Rama
Rama Hari
Hare
Hari
Rama.
Hari Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Rama
Krishna Hari Hari Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Hari Hari Krishna Hare Krishna Nityananda Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Nityananda
Shri Krishna
Nityananda
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya,
Nityananda Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya
Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya
Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya,
Chaitanya Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya,
Chaitanya
Prabhu
Shri Krishna
Nityananda, Shri
Chaitanya
Advaita,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Radhadara, Shri Radha,
Shri
Hari Gaura
Krishna
Bhakta Vrinda,
Chaitanya Shri Krishna
Jaya
Chaitanya
Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna
Prabhu
Chaitanya
Nityananda,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Shri
Shri
Advaita,
Krishna Chaitanya
Radhadara, Shri
Shri Krishna
Hari Gaura Bhakta
Chaitanya
Vrinda,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna
Jaya
Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri
Prabhu
Krishna
Nityananda,
Chaitanya Shri
Shri
Krishna
Advaita Gadadara, Sriva,
Shri
Ati Gaura Bhakti Vrinda,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya Shri 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 Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Shri
Prabhu
Krishna
Nityananda, Shri
Shri
Advaita
Krishna
Gadadara,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya, Shri
Hari
Krishna
Gaura
Chaitanya,
Bhakta
Shri Krishna
Jaya.
Nityananda, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Prabhu
Krishna Chaitanya,
Nityananda,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Gadadara,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Srivasari
Shri
Gaura
Krishna
Bhakta
Chaitanya, Shri
Jaya Sri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Shri
Prabhu
Krishna
Nityananda,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Sri
Chaitanya,
Advaita,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Gadadara.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
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 Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Rama Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hari 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 Ram Hari Ram Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari
Rama
Hari
Rama Hare
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna Krishna
Sri
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Rama
Sri Krishna
Rama Rama
Chaitanya Sri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Krishna
Sri
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Hare
Sri
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Chaitanya
Rama Rama
Sri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Advaita
Shri Krishna
Gadadhara Shri
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Adhikura Bhakta Prita
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Jaya
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya
Chaitanya,
Prabhu
Shri
Nityananda
Krishna
Shri Advaita
Chaitanya,
Gadadhara
Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya.
Ras Adhikura
Ah, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Chaitanya, Shri
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Krishna,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare
Shri
Rama,
Krishna
Ram,
Chaitanya,
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Rama.
Shri
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Shri
Krishna Hare Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Shri
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare Hare Rama
Shri
Hare Rama Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna Krishna
Shri
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Shri Krishna
Rama Rama
Chaitanya,
Hare 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 Krishna
Shri
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Rama
Chaitanya.
Rama Hare Hare
Oh my Lord, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna Hare
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Krishna Hare
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya
Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh my Lord
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya.
Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita
Shri
Gadadhar, Shri
Krishna.
Ladhari, Gora Bhaktavinda,
Shri
Shri
Krishna.
Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar,
Hare
Shri
Krishna, Hare
Ladhari,
Krishna,
Gora Bhaktavinda,
Krishna Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
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 Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
my
Krishna,
Lord.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna.
Rama, Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Shri
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna.
Chaitanya,
Krishna Hare Hare.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Shri
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama,
Shri Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna.
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna,
Shri Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhaktavinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Chaitanya Chandra.
Hello, peeps. You're peeping toms. You're peeping into Krishna's pastimes and Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. That's the secret. You got to peep into them. Become a peeping tom. Peeping tom. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay, so let's see. So this is chapter chapter 46 in 10th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam. Text number 14. Uddhava goes to Vrindavan. As soon as Uddhava arrived at Nanda Maharaj's home, Nanda came forward to meet him. The cowherd king embraced him in great happiness and worshipped him as non-different from Lord Vasudeva. After Uddhava had eaten first-class food, been seated comfortably on a bed, and relieved of his fatigue by a foot massage and other means, Nanda inquired from him as follows. Too much music. Okay. Let's shut the music off. Nanda Maharaj said, "My dear fortunate one, does the son of Surya fare well, now that he is free and has rejoined his children and other relatives? Fortunate because of his own sins, the sinful Kamsa has been killed along with all his brothers. Fortunately, because of all his sins, the sinful Kamsa has been killed along with all his brothers. He is always hated by the saintly and the righteous Yadus." See, in that sense, nobody has to really do anything about what the demons are doing in this world and all of this, because everybody is subject to their actions and reactions in this world. That's why Lord Caitanya came here, to put us on a different path. See, this action and reaction is because of being in the laws of karma, being a good person and a bad person, and to work in that way. Okay, and then when the demons get all riled up, then you want to destroy the demons, fight the demons, and then the demons want to take control, and everything is done by fear. Fear of losing, like this. But actually, the world is already set up by action and reaction. Whatever people do, whether you believe in it or not. See, the world is set up by, put whatever actions you put out, you get back. They call that karma, some people, stuff like, and most people are under that. They're under the influence of that, except the devotees. They're on another path. We're on another path. See? See? This is like that story in the Bhagavatam with Yamaraj and the Ajamil story. And so when he did a lot of bad things in his life, this Ajamil, but he was also a Brahmin, and he fell down, which shows you the Brahmin thing, this being good, is not good enough or strong enough to save you from the laws of karma. This is Vaishnavas need to know that. There's, you're subject, if you're under the influence of the modes of nature, you're subject to the laws of karma. See? So that story is about how to get out of it. And chanting the name of Narayan in a desperate mood was his saving grace. See, and you notice, and that's the whole purpose, of the demons and the demigods ultimately is to chant the name of God and be delivered by the Lord. It's like the Gajendra story. See, all the stories are teaching these truths. See, Gajendra tried to fight, you could say, the demon crocodile, right? He's fine. He couldn't win. The crocodile was in its element in the water. Okay? This is the same thing in this world, especially when the demons are in their element now. See, they're in their element. You know what that element is? Most of us are bodily. We're in that element that's been made by, you could say, Lucifer, the one-eyed one. Everything, the money system, everything is in the element. See? And the good people are like the Gajendras, trying on their own strength to get everything, get out of the grip of what's here. See, but the demons are in their element now. They got all technology, man. They got everything. But they're, also committing atrocious sins and all that stuff, just like Kamsa, like Hiranyakashipu. Okay? So people ultimately are driven like Ajamil, and shows you how powerful the name is. He is just chanting in a desperate attempt, not even pure chanting, not like many devotees here, not even like that. That shows you how powerful the mercy is here. He was chanting like just his to call his son because he was attached to his son, but luckily he was named Narayan. And he was in a desperate, oh, my son, Narayan, and the Vishnu Dutas came to help him. Okay? So, and it put him on another path, gave him a second chance. See, it's even the book called Second Chance. This is our second chance. Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. See, these stories are fantastic. These stories people need to understand the esoteric nature. But again, you have to become Bhagavad Gita 10:10. To those who worship Lord Krishna with loving ecstasy, I give them the understanding of Srimad Bhagavatam. See, understanding of his mind, his word, his truths. What's beyond karma? The demons don't know. They're subject to it. They're subjects. See, subjects. They're subjects under the influence of that king of karma. See, their king is Lucifer. You could say Lucifer, devil, Shiva. Not Shiva in his devotee form. He's a devotee. That's why he talked to God, right? Didn't he talk to God? Who can talk to God unless you're, got some relationship, huh? In the Bible, says he was talking like on a one-to-one. Hey, Lord, let's test this Job. Let's see how good he is. See if he'll lose faith. So it's a beautiful story, the Ajamil story. See, and so the Vishnu Dutas came and told them, taught actually the persons under they were serving Yamaraj. See, the Yamadutas, they're the attendants to Yamaraj and doing his service under the laws of karma. See, and so The Vishnu Dutas taught them a new principle. They taught them those who take shelter of the Lord's name and the Lord's devotees. You see, they're the Lord's devotees. They are the order carriers of Vishnu, Narayan. You know what Yamaraj said? They're very rarely seen in this world. They're here. They're here right now. They might be seen some, but not seen. See, they're rarely seen. It's like a Jesus. They saw him, but did they see him? They didn't really see him. Prabhupada, they saw him, but did they really see him? The ones who saw him better than even many of the God brothers were his disciples because of faith. They didn't see him fully, or but they had faith that this person is a empowered devotee because of their faith in Prabhupada. See, that's why there's a prophecy that comes true over and over again. These things come over and over. A real prophet could be, in our lingo, in the Vaishnava lingo, it's a acharya. A real acharya of devotion, one who has realized God, is never accepted in their hometown. It's always like that. It was like that with Jesus. He opened the book and said, I've been anointed by the Spirit of the Lord to preach the good news to the poor and to free the captives. And this prophecy is fulfilled right now before your ears. And it was in his hometown. No, he's just a carpenter. Yeah. Prabhupada also, he preached in his country. Practically nobody listened. And then he went to America, and then people, they just didn't know him. It came from out of nowhere. They didn't have all this background like, oh, we know Prabhupada, he's just a rotten grihasta, rotting away in household life. That's what the God brother, they didn't have faith in him. Therefore, they couldn't understand. It's all about faith, man. See? So, and Prabhupada was told to write books by this guy. He says, if you write books, people will believe in you, right? They'll believe in you. Because he was just doing magazines at first. And people thought, a magazine, they just throw it in the garbage. But a book, So he wrote a book, these books, and he brought a trunk full of books, and they started passing them out. They thought, oh, he's an author, and they started to believe in him and listen to him. See, and by listening to a real devotee, you become purified. See, it's all about the vibration, because they're on a higher vibration. It's all about vibrations. You could see people, especially when you attain this platform of devotion, you could see people at different vibrations by how they speak, what they believe in. That's what Prabhupada saw. See? And when you're on top of the mountain, which devotion to the Supreme Personality of Godhead puts you on top of the mountain like an eagle, overlooking everything. No one. That's why people say, they say about this fool, go hard when he speaks. Nobody speaks like him. They don't, because, devotion, and you become like that. That's why you guys can understand, because you develop faith in this preaching, and you stick around and you listen. It's changed you. It's changed your vibration. Okay? It's put you on top of the mountain also, so you can also look around. What do you think being a spiritual master? I'm studying under a spiritual master. What's the purpose of that? So you can become a spiritual master also, right? You go to school to be like your professor. Yeah. And especially this is the best school of all. This is topmost. This is the essence of truth. This you don't learn in any colleges. You can go the best you do is take a course in comparative religion, and that's just religion. The religions of the world, and you still have no faith in any of them, or they're all, like you're on the outside. You don't know the essence of religion. The essence of religion is always the same: love of Krishna. The essence of everything to do with the highest path is love of God, highest ultimate goal. Yeah. See, love of God. That's why the devotees come here. That's why the Lord came as a devotee. You can't teach Krishna consciousness personally, even if Krishna comes by himself. You have to see him with his devotees, because you have to see it's about loving Krishna. That's the whole problem now. You don't see the love of Krishna anywhere in this world except here. You see Krishna, 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 or they chant Hare, 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 but you don't see the Hare. You don't see Radha's love for Krishna. Where is it? Nobody knows Radha. They don't even have faith in Radha, because, you know, the real disciplic line is a gopi, is a girlfriend of Radha, man. You know, they have love for Krishna. They represent Radharani. They represent Radharani's love. You got to represent some devotees' love of the, otherwise you'll won't know love of God. You got to understand. How about Nityananda's love as in servitude and friendship? You know, that's why some people they like Balaram or Nityananda. He was related to the Lord in that brass. It was ecstatic. It's love for the Lord in friendship and servitude. The Radha's in the level of a beloved. See, you got to, or your divine master, you know, he's your intimate servant of Krishna, intimate maintainer of Krishna. It's all about the love of Krishna. You need that love. Without it, it's just two-dimensional. You just see Krishna there. Without the love, he doesn't feel complete, and you won't feel complete either, even though you think you do. In your mind, you're Radhe, Radhe. That's what I see, Radhe, 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 without the Radhe, without the devotion. And they think, yes, I'm so enlightened with rasic. I'm a rasic devotee here, but not. They don't see anything here. Or they got this mode of goodness, etiquette stuff, and this is the love of Krishna. No, it ain't the love of Krishna. The love of Krishna is all over the place. The elephant is right in the room, right in front of everybody's face here. Why shouldn't I just frankly, just say it? Yeah, love is the greatest, and it's love for its object. That's why you got to see Krishna here, and you got to see that love here. And that's what you see with a devotee chanting Hare Krishna in ecstasy. It's as simple as that. There's your guru, man. There's your light in this world. There's your guide, right? Life's ultimate goal is love of Krishna. You see a personification of that. You found the guru. You found real understanding. You found the essence of truth. You found the essence of the greatest happiness you can ever find. You found the pearl of great price that Jesus found, that Lord Caitanya found, that Madhavinda Puri found, that we found here also. That's the role model. If you're not representing that, you're not representing real devotional service yet. And that's what I've seen around. People not representing the real Krishna consciousness movement. I know people don't like hearing that because most are neophytes. They believe in the illusions as truth. They believe in a non-devotee as their guru. Oh, if you don't represent real devotion in the world, you're no real guru. Sorry. I know people hate to hear that. They think you shouldn't speak that. You should just let everything go on as it is. Let blind people follow blind leaders. Just let it go on. Don't make any comments. Could you imagine if Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta didn't make comments about the Mayavadis is not the real path, just to believe everything is one? That's not fully it. What if they didn't make we'd all be following these kind of things. See, but we faith a person preaching the truth. Now we need to go inside our own houses and clean it. They're dusty, man. Very dusty. People don't even know what is a real guru. They're touting false guruship. So many pure devotees now. So people don't know. They don't know how to tell what is a person who has received the mercy of the Lord. They think it's somebody that's austere, that's a superstar person. They're the greatest devotee because they got a big false ego. The big pride. The more pride they got, the bigger the devotee they are. Isn't that the way it is? Isn't that the way they tout the Prabhupada disciples? Oh, he's a Prabhupada disciple. He's special. And boy, do they swell with that. And they start to feel they're special. They go on tour like rock stars. That ain't the real bhakti, man. You ask the Janaki, they say, oh, we're Prabhupada, and you missed the boat. All you got is you got a disciple of Prabhupada. You'll never be anything. You'll never amount to anything special. See? You know what special is? Special is to find the real path. That's special. To find the real guru who has the power of the transcendental Lord and communicates it to you. That's special. Those kind of persons, they're not striving in the world to be special persons. No, they love to preach about what's really special, and that's the real truth, man. That's what the real devotees, have communicated in this world in their wonderful books, as it is. What's special is a relationship with the Lord that you get when you're with those specialized persons who are specialized. That's our specialization here. That's our specialty here. That's what's on special here, on the menu. Today, tomorrow, and forever. As long as there's breath in this body, that's on the menu because it's the special of today, tomorrow, and whenever it was here before. Bhakti is special. Devotion is special. The most special stuff in this world. See, transcendental stuff. See, this stuff you never get rid of. Never have a garage sale of this. You give this stuff out and it increases. Can you imagine this? You get bored of all the stuff in the world. This you never get bored of. You just give it out. Give out this stuff, man. The love of Krishna, man. Love of God. And more of this stuff you accumulate, which is fantastic. Never a burden. It lifts you up. You start to float in life. Soul meals on wheels. Yes. That's it there, Rajamana. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Back to the drawing board. Is there still music now? No. Nanda Maharaj says, my dear most fortunate one. Yeah, that's it. I like that verse. My dear most fortunate one. Hey, we should ask questions. Why would he say that, first of all? See, Nanda Maharaj knows something. Hey, who is really fortunate in this world? Well, see, Uddhava was a very intimate associate of Krishna. He loved Krishna. He was devoted to Krishna. And automatically, you become, remember I said, goddess of fortune, married to Krishna. Even if you're a male, he was like married to Krishna. He loved Krishna. Krishna was his most intimate companion and friend. See? People got to know that in Dwarka. And they considered Uddhava the greatest friend of Krishna because of his intimacy. See? That's what we do here. You become even better than that, better than a friend of Uddhava here. Can you imagine? That's the power here. It's true. We have Lord Chaitanya's mercy. Lord Chaitanya has given the ras of Vrindavan, and Uddhava had to go to Vrindavan to get it. Here, Vrindavan's coming to the world here. coming to you all here. We have residents of Vrindavan here already. Yes, believe it or not. You're lucky if you do. See, oh, most fortunate one. You what? That's what I know. I did. Since under the shelter of Lord Caitanya, I felt myself fortunate. My God, He'd taken, just like when I read, the Lord Caitanya took away all the miseries of the resident of Vrindavan who associated with Him, who saw Him, especially believed in Him. Even if they didn't believe Him, their miseries were going. Eventually, they did believe in Him. And I was feeling that just from because I was so, I get the books and all my miseries would go just by meditating on the verse. I used to carry these, I used to drive, which you shouldn't do, by the way, but I was careful. I would be looking at the verses, man. I was just relishing that happiness of being close with Lord Caitanya by the books. I didn't know the import of that. I never understood where it was all going, that I would be here to teach that and to communicate that to others, to share this shelter with others, this good fortune. I had the good fortune of Uddhava like that. I didn't know the import. It takes sometimes years to realize these things. You guys will realize faster because of the association. I was alone with the books, I didn't have any living, that's why, we have living devotees, very advanced devotees here. You guys, if you don't have this devotion, you are in the right place, man. You are in the best place, in the best position. Even demigods would envy where you are in this world. You're around advanced devotees or advanced in Krishna Bhakti on the level of Vrindavan. I don't care if people don't believe it. Anybody that the Lord wants to understand the value of what's going on here will. That's why I'll just continue to preach the truth. Truth sets the people free. I'm telling you, everything I say here has been absolutely true. I'm not lying about anything. I'm not exaggerating or bullshitting. It's really true. Maya, that's what she does. She uses lies to get followers. I use the truth. That's why I only get quality followers. She gets a lot of rascals and all the way up into religion and these religious gurus and all that. They get only the rascals, the neophytes, the blind people. See, the truth, I'm surprised too. People coming here and their quality, they want the truth because I speak the truth and it weeds everything out. You notice? It's just like a weed eater. It's just the weeds, it spits them out over there into the Vaidhi Bhakti. So into the mass movements where, they have these gurus and they have masses of disciples. How many disciples Jayapataka have? Or Radhanath? So many. But how many have what you have, having this kind of guru who speaks the truth and weeds out all these others who are offended? See? Blessed are those who are not offended by this preaching. Jesus said it, and I can say it, and Lord Caitanya can say it, all real devotees, when they preach the truth. Blessed are those who are not offended by this preaching. Blessed are those who are offended by it too, whether they, you get purified one way or the other. The demigods can come easily here invisible. Then why should they be envious? Yeah, because, I'm not seeing the demigods. They're not, you see them part of this relationship? They're disembodied. That's why they come here in bodies, actually. Yeah, to some extent they can partake of this. But the demigods, even in the books, they also came in the invisible, but they also came in the visible. They came as devotees. Even look, Uddhava came as a devotee, of an associate of Lord Caitanya. Hey, they come out of Vaikuntha sometimes. They come in a physical body, like to associate with the Lord and devotees. Even Maya Devi came in a body physical body to associate with the devotees like Haridas and make further advancement. She was initiated. Ah, this is where you really get it. What you bind on earth, you bind in spirit. This is the best place to make advancement. You know why? Because it's the middle place. That's why the Lord has his most intimate pastimes here on the earths. It's the middle place. It's not too bad and it's not too good. If it's too good, it takes all your distraction. You're totally distracted usually, unless you've bound that here and then you know what is real. And then you even see what's going on with the demigods and you're not distracted. See, it's not too bad or good, middle place. If you're in hell, you're burning, man, and you know how when you're really sick, it's really, a hellish thing, and it's sometimes hard to, to think about, to concentrate. Can you imagine burning in hell? He's right there. It's tough. Tougher. Not impossible, but could be, this is a great position. Having a human body is one of the greatest boons, especially when you're on to the truth like this. And you use it to make spiritual advancement. See, advancement into this relationship and become a beloved of the Lord and become a most fortunate one. You can do that here, man. Otherwise, if you don't cultivate this here, what are you going to be? What you are here, you are in your next existence. You carry that with you. You carry that essence. A non-devotee here, no, you're a non-devotee there in spirit. It hasn't awakened in you yet. And then just like here, if you associate, you're really associating with your development here, and you associate with a devotee who has real bhakti, and you go, ooh, like this, but you got the clothes of a devotee. Maybe you're even a big guru or big teacher, big sannyasi. But when you see a real devotee has real devotion, you go, ooh, like this. What do you think's going to happen when you find those persons who are the same spirit, in spirit, with devotion? You're going to be going, I'm not attracted to you. You're not attracted because you're not purified. Go take another body, get purified. You're obligated, ultimately. My dear fortunate one, does the son of Sutra fare well? Now that he is free and has rejoined his children and other relatives? Fortunately, because of his own sins, okay, read that. Okay, does Krishna remember us? Does he remember his mother and his friends and well-wishers? See, the Lord he reciprocates with us. That's why he comes to encourage us to chant, so that we remember him, because that's how we become purified and auspicious. Okay? So Nanda says, does he remember us? There, automatically, the Lord reciprocates, even from Dwarka. Just when the devotees are remembering him, it's in these movies. You see these movies about Krishna, really good ones. Some of them, they show in a picture and a drama how it works. The devotees are in Vrindavan and they're thinking of Krishna, and Krishna is in Dwarka and he's looking over and remembering his devotees there in Vrindavan at the same time. See, this is the relationship. This is where they're in like different bodies, but they're one in their intentions. This is the yoga maya. If you don't remember Krishna with love, he's not accepting you. You're not in this relationship yet. You see, offer me a leaf and a flower with love and devotion, I accept it. But who has that love and devotion? That's why Lord Caitanya came. That's why we're here, to awaken that love and devotion. Therefore, whatever you offer, your word offered with love and devotion, the Lord accepts. Whatever it is. See? You offer your chanting with love and devotion. You offer your words with love and devotion. He accepts. And how do you know? Well, you experience the reciprocation. You feel happy. See, because now you're in relationship with the Lord. So His happiness, He's happy. You are, and then He, the love awakens in you spontaneously. See, and you offer that to the Lord. Even in that movie, Gopal Krishna, 1979, Radha says to Krishna, "Whatever love you give me, I offer to you." When I heard that, I thought, wow, that's so true. That's the way I feel. Whatever love I get, I know is from God. I offer it to them. Naturally. See, this is an enduring relationship that lasts forever. Who wouldn't want something like this? Wouldn't you like a relationship that lasts forever? Not even these demon elites have this. Their relationships are temporary. No matter how many times they try to jump in different bodies, in different clones and all that stuff, it never works out right. Does he remember his mother and his friends and well-wishers? See, his mother and his friends. So Lord Caitanya came to give us understanding. Not Christians don't understand this, do they? They don't understand this kind of relationship as mothers and friends and beloveds. They don't understand anything. Lord Caitanya brought this to the planet. See, and that's why you got to connect with the disciplic line. They got to, if they want to go deeper like this, to know more of the real nature of God. Otherwise, that's hidden from them. They don't accept it. You have to be open. Luckily, I was a little open to accepting this kind of truths, and to learn about the deeper nature. So this is how you don't go crazy in this world. A lot of people are going crazy. They're becoming insane here. They're being canceled. You know how many people? I woke up with this understanding. I was going to do a status thing on this. People don't know they're being canceled now by the demons because their whole lives have been built on a lie of the false ego, and the demons are canceling them and thinking we're gonna. And people like, I got no life. Oh, I lost my job. I lost my reputation. They canceled me. I got nothing to, well, it's all been false before, so that you're in a good position now. The Lord just took the trap door under you. You thought that was a solid foundation. The lie of that, what you thought you were and who you thought you were and your reputation there and all your talks about the mundane illusion, about the temporary reality, all that stuff is a big lie. That's why you can cancel me, people. I mean, if you want, cancel Go Haridas. What's there to cancel? Yeah, you can't cancel my reputation. It's shot anywhere except those who come here. Because see, the reputations they can cancel it. All they do is do a character. See, Maya just does character assassination here. That's how she cancels you, because people believe that you're following in this world is a bunch of neophytes who believe what anybody says, especially when they're authoritative, like the mainstream media, right? Or these gurus or teachers and all that. People believe that. See, but I'm not here for the masses can go and believe the liars and the cheaters and the deceivers. But this doesn't cancel this preaching because it's based on the solid foundation of truth. See? And there are those who want to hear that and live and get on this tree. See, this is like a devotional tree, like what Lord Caitanya planted on the ultimate truth. See, Satchidananda, he planted that tree in this world. That tree is planted again. See? So those who take shelter of it, why would you want your life canceled? And the demons, this has no jurisdiction over the worldly and the world, because you can't cancel this. This is based on the truth. Yeah, you can't cancel Gohari Das's reputation. You could say he did this, he did this, he did this. Doesn't matter. He's doing this. See? Because all these things, 90% of them may be lies, maybe 10% of truth. Because I don't preach that I'm the great sannyasi, I'm a perfect person, I'm all of that. It's nothing to do with that. Is the Spirit of God working through you, man? Is it delivering real bhakti to others? Yes, it's correct. Those who awaken devotion to Krishna and others are certainly spiritual master. See, you base everything on the foundation of truth. And these people can come around to try to cancel Gohari and say, you see, Gohari doesn't follow all the rules. Gohari has a beer once in a while. Gohari drinks coffee. You can't cancel Gohari because their understanding is on the iron standard, which is not real, and ours is based on truth that I preach here in the books, and in reality, it actually works. Yeah, yes, it's correct. Those who awaken devotion to Krishna are certainly spiritual master. No if, and, or buts. Lord Caitanya didn't interject any if, ands, or buts, and that's as it is. See? Take shelter of the real philosophy of Krishna consciousness as it is, and you'll be safe in this world. Otherwise, you'll be believing in deceivers, liars, and cheaters all the way up into religion, all the way up into Vaishnava religion. I met a man. I met these gurus that people think, they're so great and everything, and they're backstabbers, man. I've seen them. I experienced their backstabbing. One's now, this guy is so great, and they're all just sentimental, blubbering persons, superimposing material, deceptions on people and their so-called love. I have enough experience with it. Prabhupada had enough experience. He knew all this. Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti Vinod. That's the kind of teaching you get. You don't like it? Go off to the deceivers, man. Go believe their bullshit that has no weight. Believe in their character assassinations and all that, whatever. It's all political. See? They did that with Jesus, tried to cancel Jesus, but they couldn't because he had 11 people who listened to him. And from those 11, something real was made, based on the Holy Spirit. The Lord was pleased with that preaching. Yeah. Does he remember the cowherds and their village of Raj, of which he is the master? Hey, that's how it is. The Lord is a master. How they didn't consider like he's the man. Well, some did in that relationship. He's the master, but they felt they just loved Krishna. He took away all their sufferings and everything. And they felt mastered that way, mastered by love.
It's about dependency.
Yeah.
The dependency.
Yeah, love. See, they were mastered by their love for Krishna. And Krishna's mastered by their love for him. That's what puts them, he becomes a subject of the love of his devotees. Just like a devotee is a subject, see, of their love for Krishna. Okay? That's why people say, "Don't you know that God loves you?" Okay, but do you know? Do you love that Lord? Do you know what that's like? The Lord loves. Well, and he doesn't love his shadow or those who identify with the shadow because it's like the same thing. They're one with the shadow. So when you see them, you see the shadow. It's just like when Jesus said, when you see me, you see the Father, because he's the Father's love. He's the Father's mercy. See? When you see a person channeling the shadow, who looking at the shadow, when you see them, you see the shadow. So the Lord he's not attracted to people like that. That's why out of mercy, him and his devotees come here. So when you look at them, you see the Lord's nature, see, and become more and more attracted to it. You see the Lord's knowledge, the Lord's ecstasy. See? Ooh. Will Govinda ever return even once to see his family? If he ever does, we may glance upon his beautiful face with beautiful eyes, nose, and smile. Did you do your class today? No? You want to do it now?
That's okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So Lalita will do it. I feel spent.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so Lalita will go live now, and we'll watch that. Hare Krishna, everybody. Let's
Hare
play
Krishna. Bye-bye.
just a little bit here.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,